Hello friends, and welcome to today's video, Vintage Garden Makeover, Rustic Repurposed Retreat with Upcycled Charm. In this journey, we'll take you through the captivating transformation of a simple garden space into a rustic retreat filled with vintage elegance and sustainable creativity. From gathering forgotten treasures and repurposing them into timeless decor, to crafting pathways, furniture, planters, and soothing water features, every step reveals how old-world charm can beautifully blend with eco-conscious design. By the end, you'll see how this makeover creates not just a garden, but a peaceful sanctuary where history and nature live in harmony. Stay with us until the very end, because every detail in this transformation is sure to inspire your own magical garden ideas. One, setting the vision for rustic repurposing. Before the first shovel breaks soil or the first piece of decor is placed, setting a clear vision is essential to achieving a cohesive vintage garden makeover. The inspiration comes from rustic countryside aesthetics. Think weathered wood, faded iron accents, and soft earthy tones. This guiding theme ensures that every upcycled element, from garden furniture to planters, contributes to a harmonious, nostalgic atmosphere that feels timeless rather than trendy. Crafting a mood board or collecting reference images can help solidify the direction of the makeover. By blending textures like reclaimed wood, antique ceramic, and wrought iron, you can achieve a layered look that tells a story of heritage and charm. This planning stage also provides an opportunity to identify the types of vintage materials that can be sourced locally or repurposed from existing collections, minimizing costs and maximizing creativity. A successful rustic retreat balances elegance with practicality. The key is to design a layout that feels inviting and functional while showcasing the beauty of reclaimed pieces. Whether it's creating a cozy seating area, plotting a pathway with salvaged bricks, or selecting weather-resistant vintage decor, a thoughtful vision sets the stage for a transformation that is both charming and enduring. Two, gathering treasures for upcycling. The heart of any vintage garden makeover lies in the treasures that will be repurposed to create character and charm. Flea markets, thrift stores, and even your own attic can yield forgotten gems such as antique tables, old wheelbarrows, and distressed wooden crates. Each piece carries a story, and when carefully selected, these items become the building blocks of a garden that feels authentically rustic and delightfully unique. Upcycling is not only about finding beautiful items, but also about envisioning their potential. An old door can become a garden gate, A rusted watering can may transform into a planter, and a cracked ceramic basin might find new life as a bird bath. This creative approach encourages you to see beyond imperfections, embracing patina, scratches, and age as part of the aesthetic appeal. 'The process of gathering and repurposing is both rewarding and environmentally conscious. By rescuing discarded objects and giving them a second life, you reduce waste while infusing your garden with authentic vintage soul. Each chosen item becomes a conversation piece, contributing to the unique narrative of a garden that celebrates sustainability without sacrificing beauty. 3. Designing the layout with vintage elegance. With treasures collected, the next step is to design a layout that highlights each piece while maintaining an inviting flow. A vintage garden thrives on charm and discovery, so pathways should lead visitors through cozy seating areas, fragrant flower beds, and hidden nooks filled with upcycled decor. This careful planning ensures that every corner of the retreat tells its own enchanting story. When arranging vintage elements, balance is key. Grouping larger items like repurposed benches with smaller accents such as antique lanterns creates visual interest while preventing clutter. Natural textures like gravel paths, reclaimed wood borders, and stone planters can help tie the space together, ensuring a seamless blend between old-world design and natural surroundings. Lighting also plays a crucial role in creating an inviting ambience. String lights, retro lanterns, and solar-powered vintage-style lamps add warmth and romance to the garden, allowing the rustic retreat to shine even after sunset. The layout should incorporate these features strategically, ensuring both functionality and atmosphere are enhanced through thoughtful design. 4. Breathing life into vintage furniture. Vintage furniture is the heart of a rustic garden retreat. offering comfort and character in equal measure. Weathered wooden benches, wrought iron chairs, and antique tables bring a sense of history to the space, each piece carrying its own unique charm. Restoring these items with gentle sanding, protective coatings, or fresh cushions ensures they remain both beautiful and functional for years to come. Upcycling furniture also allows for creative personalization. A faded wooden ladder might become a vertical plant stand, while an old sewing table can serve as an elegant outdoor buffet. By reimagining these pieces, you create not only seating and surfaces, but also captivating focal points that elevate the overall garden design. The key is to celebrate imperfections rather than hide them. Peeling paint, rustic textures, and gentle patina all contribute to the authentic vintage feel. These details remind visitors that every item has a history, making the garden a living gallery of stories and memories woven into its design. Five, crafting upcycled planters and containers. Plants are the lifeblood of any garden, and upcycled planters provide the perfect opportunity to showcase both greenery and creativity. Old tin cans, wooden crates, and vintage enamel bowls can be transformed into unique containers that complement the rustic theme. Their mismatched charm creates a layered, whimsical look that feels effortlessly timeless. When selecting containers, consider drainage, durability, and plant compatibility. Adding small holes to repurposed items ensures proper water flow, while protective liners help preserve the integrity of delicate antiques. These practical steps maintain the health of your plants while extending the lifespan of cherished vintage pieces. The result is a garden filled with personality and surprise. From herbs spilling out of a weathered wheelbarrow to flowers blooming in a chipped teapot, each planter becomes a celebration of sustainability and imagination. The natural beauty of the plants enhances the character of the repurposed containers, creating a harmonious blend of life and history. Six, pathways of reclaimed beauty. Pathways guide visitors through the garden while setting the stage for its rustic elegance. Reclaimed bricks, salvaged stone, and weathered wood planks can be arranged to create winding trails that invite exploration. Each step along these paths carries the charm of materials with a past, reinforcing the theme of sustainable transformation. Designing these pathways requires thoughtful planning to balance beauty with functionality. Proper leveling, compacted bases, and natural edging ensure durability and safety while preserving the organic appeal of the materials. The goal is to create a journey that feels natural, as if the garden has grown gracefully over time. Pathways are more than just practical features. They become integral parts of the story. Moss-covered stones, time-worn bricks, and gentle curves evoke a sense of discovery, encouraging visitors to linger and appreciate the vintage details scattered throughout the garden. 7. Adding rustic water features. Water features add movement and tranquility to a vintage garden, and upcycling offers endless creative possibilities. An old metal basin can become a charming fountain, while a repurposed stone trough makes a perfect pond. These elements not only enhance the atmosphere, but also provide soothing sounds that enrich the garden experience. Incorporating water features requires careful consideration of placement and maintenance. Positioning them near seating areas allows guests to enjoy their calming effects, while ensuring easy access for cleaning and water refills. Solar-powered pumps can add an eco-friendly touch, aligning with the garden's sustainable philosophy. Over time, the gentle trickle of water mingling with the textures of reclaimed materials creates a serene, old-world ambience. Whether it's a small bird bath or a grand fountain, these features become captivating focal points that enhance the garden's rustic allure. 8. Decorating with timeless vintage accents. Decorative accents are the finishing touches that give a vintage garden its soul. Antique lanterns, weathered signs, and wrought iron sculptures infuse the space with character, telling stories of a bygone era. Each piece, carefully placed, contributes to the overall sense of nostalgia and charm. The key is to curate rather than clutter. By choosing a few meaningful accents, perhaps a family heirloom or a beloved flea market find, you ensure that each item shines without overwhelming the natural beauty of the garden. This thoughtful approach allows vintage treasures to complement rather than compete with their surroundings. Over time, these accents will age gracefully, their patina deepening as seasons pass. This natural evolution enhances the authenticity of the design, making the garden feel alive with history and memory. 9. Planting with heritage and harmony. The plant selection in a vintage garden plays a vital role in reinforcing its timeless aesthetic. Heritage flowers like roses, peonies, and lavender bring classic beauty, while heirloom vegetables and herbs provide a connection to traditional gardening practices. Together, they create a landscape that feels both elegant and purposeful. Pairing these plants with rustic planters and reclaimed pathways enhances the cohesive design. Soft, muted color palettes and fragrant blooms evoke a sense of nostalgia, while hardy perennials ensure year-round interest with minimal upkeep. Each planting choice contributes to the layered story of sustainability and style. 'By blending old-fashioned plant varieties with modern growing techniques, the garden becomes a living tribute to both past and present. This thoughtful mix not only supports pollinators and wildlife, but also reinforces the eco-conscious spirit of the makeover. 10. Enjoying the rustic retreat. After weeks of planning, gathering, and crafting, the vintage garden is finally ready to be enjoyed. Stepping into this rustic retreat feels like entering a peaceful world where time slows down and creativity flourishes. Every repurposed item and carefully chosen plant contributes to a serene atmosphere that invites relaxation and reflection. Hosting gatherings in this space becomes a celebration of both beauty and sustainability. Guests can admire the unique upcycled features while savoring the soothing ambience created by vintage decor, fragrant flowers, and gentle water features. It's a reminder that meaningful design can be both elegant and environmentally conscious. As the sun sets and the soft glow of lanterns illuminates the pathways, the garden takes on a magical quality. The transformation stands as a testament to the power of imagination, proving that with creativity and care, any outdoor space can be reborn into a rustic haven of timeless charm. Conclusion: a timeless blend of past and present. The journey of this vintage garden makeover reveals more than just a physical transformation. It highlights the beauty of sustainability, creativity, and respect for history. Each reclaimed item and upcycled feature tells a story, creating a retreat that feels both elegant and meaningful. By embracing vintage aesthetics and eco-conscious practices, this rustic sanctuary becomes a living example of how design can honor the past while nurturing the future. It proves that elegance doesn't require excess, and beauty can emerge from what others might overlook. Whether you're inspired to start your own garden makeover or simply to incorporate more upcycling into your life, this project stands as an invitation to create spaces that reflect personal history, creativity, and a deep connection to nature.